Hello, thank you for joining me today, and if you're new, welcome to my channel Plans in the Making. My name's Julie, a planner from England in the United Kingdom, and I like to share creative ideas for decorating your planner, as well as giving you tips for how to make your planner work for you. In today's video, I'm hoping to give you some inspiration for those summer spreads by sharing my pre-planning process. I'll also be giving sticker book and sticker shop recommendations for this summer season, and at the end of the video showing you some of my decorative spreads from past years to give you some ideas for your spreads. A question I see often asked is, how do you decide how to decorate your planner spreads each week? And there are lots of different ways out there, but I'm going to show you what works really well for me. I pre-plan what stickers I'm using in my spreads 2 months in advance, which means by the end of the video I'll be all sorted, not only for July but August too. Now, in case you're asking what happens if I get a brand new sticker book that I really want to use straight away, or I have a sudden creative idea that didn't occur to me in this pre-planning video, then that's why I do everything in a Frixion erasable pen so that it's completely flexible and I can change my mind and rub out any of my ideas at any point. However, what I like about this system is when I come to plan each week, I'm not spending ages flipping through tons of sticker books. I've already got a really clear idea of my theme and which sticker books I'm using. I base the majority of my spreads around one of 3 things. 1, a particular sticker book that I want to use. 2, a seasonal theme. And 3, one of the many fun holidays there are out there, which is where my little micro notes comes in. You can Google all the fun holidays, and I made this little book listing ones throughout the year that I thought I could use. So I'm just turning to July because that's where we will need to be starting. If you check my video description, I will have the link to one of the websites that I use to get this information. Although I'm not an American, the holidays are often American ones, but that doesn't bother me because often they're a lot of fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is have a little flick through. I know there's a really important date coming up in August that you will want to make a note of if you haven't already. And I will jot down here on this Plannerflipthrough notepad ones that I would like to make spreads for. I'm not sure I've ever made a spread for American Independence Day, but I don't think this is the year to start. But I would like to make an Alice in Wonderland spread because I do have some Alice in Wonderland stickers. One of my goals in doing this pre-planning is to make sure that I use sticker books that I haven't even started, because I don't know about you, but I buy sticker books, really love them at the time, and then I have so many sticker books to choose from that I don't get to use them. So this helps me plan out spreads that will use the sticker books that I haven't started yet. On the 7th, it's International Love and Peace Day. So if you've got something like Retro Holidays from Love Posh or the Decade 70s sticker book from Happy Planner, then those would be my suggestions for that theme. World Chocolate Day is also on the 7th, and I put Guinea Pig Appreciation Day solely because guinea pigs are my favourite animal, but I have yet to do a guinea pig spread. I will do it one day. World Snake Day, I think I put that down because I do have some snakes in a Happy Planner Halloween sticker book, but I won't be making one of those this year. World Emoji Day, I can imagine a really fun spread because a lot of the Happy Planner sticker books have little emojis in. And particularly for your smaller planners like your mini and skinny mini, I think that would be a good idea. One I do want to make a spread for is National Ice Cream Day. The reason being, I have a new sticker book, Boardwalk Ice Cream from Happy Planner, that I've not used, so this is absolutely perfect for that. On the 24th, it's National Marine Week and also International Self-Care Day, and there are lots of self-care stickers. Happy Planner have several wellness sticker books, and I know Love Posh has Love Yourself, and that would also be a good opportunity to use lots of those really positive quotes. On the 28th, World Nature Conservation Day, I did lots of animal spreads back in May because it was Be Kind to Animals Month. So I'm probably not going to be making many animal spreads for these 2 months. On the 30th, International Day of Friendship, great opportunity to use those stick babes if you've got some of those stickers. And on the 31st, National Avocado Day, I put that down because I have the I Love Stickers sticker book from Happy Planner, which has some really cute avocados in. There are a lot more than I've listed, but as I said, I picked the ones that I know I have got stickers for. We'll do a quick flip of August, and as I said, August the 1st, National Planner Day. Every year I see people post, oh no, I forgot to do a spread for National Planner Day. So here's your advance warning, and if you've got either the Miss Maker sticker books, as earlier in the year they re-released the original version. There's also Planner Babe. Love Posh has Crafty Planner and Chic Planner. Caitlyn Plans doesn't ship to the UK, but I know several of her sticker books are planner themed. And Plannerflipthrough brought out a Creative Life sticker book last year, as well as all the small sticker shops. You'll really be spoilt for choice, so you won't want to miss that day. Now I have some very cute watermelon stickers, so I would like to make a watermelon themed spread. I saw Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble use the stickers that I was planning to use this year, and it always inspires me to get those sticker books out when I see them in another spread on YouTube. So hopefully I can fit those in. Also Sandcastle Day, so if you want to do more of a beach vibe spread, there are lots of stickers out there for that. The 4th is also National Friendship Day, and the nautical theme seems to be quite in at the moment, so I might want to do a spread for National Lighthouse Day. For all you cat lovers out there, there's International Cat Day on the 8th, and you've got things like Cozy Critters and the recent releases from Happy Planner. Caitlyn Plans has just released a pet sticker book. I'm not sure if there are cats in it, but I can't see why there wouldn't be. And if you like your Disney spreads, you could use the Aristocats. On the 9th, it's National Book Lovers Day, and I have some new stickers from Plannerflipthrough that I might want to use for that. 10th is World Lion Day. Off the top of my head, that reminds me of jungle vibes, as does World Elephant Day. Or you could go for a more realistic vibe with something like Amber Plans Today's Animal sticker book. I love doing bee spreads, and I do one for World Bee Day, but there's also National Honey Bee Day, and I didn't get to use all the bee stickers I wanted to earlier in the year, so I think I might like to do another bee spread to use up some more of those bee stickers. We've got Afternoon Tea Week, which sounds very British. Then on the 17th, Black Cat Appreciation Day, and the 19th, the World Photo Day. So before I show you my sticker book recommendations, I'll quickly go through how I plan out my decorative spreads. I used to do it on post-it notes, but I love having this all on one page to refer to, and I also refer back to previous years as well, so that I'm not repeating the same sticker books for the same theme. My goal, like a lot of you, is to use my stickers, and whenever I film this particular video, I always feel overwhelmed by how much I have got, which has the positive effect of stopping me buying too many more, although I have to confess I have succumbed to a few sales recently. That haul video will be coming soon. I have 3 planners that I'm currently using. For my creative journal, I use either filler paper from the Happy Planner or pages from an old classic vertical. My social media planner is the teacher layout Happy Planner, adapted with categories down the side and dates across the top. And finally, I have a Happy Planner Skinny Mini. I also am currently decorating an Archer and Olive journal ready for 2026. So I have some spare boxes at the bottom where I can write some of these stickers I'm using for that. One of the things I'm doing this year is using old spreads from last year that I didn't write in, which is one of the reasons you may not have seen as many Creative Journal Plan with me's this year as in previous years. So a lot of these will already be filled. I also have some spare spreads that I'd like to use up because next year I won't be using a disc-bound planner for my Creative Journal. So they will go to waste if I don't use them this year. The other reason I like this layout is I can very clearly see which sticker shops I'm using so that I don't use, for example, Live Love Posh in every single spread for the week. And I don't end up with all my social media spreads being Amber Plans a Day, for example. As the week of the 4th is Alice in Wonderland Day, I want to use this Happy Planner Curious Alice sticker book. So I need to choose whether I'm going to use it in my social media planner or my Skinny Mini. This is another thing I think about when I'm planning what sticker books to use. The Skinny Mini is very small and limited for space. I also don't like to use too large a sticker in my social media planner. So if I have really big stickers to use, then I tend to put them in my Creative Journal. I'm going to do a quick flip of these. There are some bigger size stickers, although there are some small ones as well. But I think I might be struggling to make a Skinny Mini spread with these. So I'm going to do this in my social media planner. I write the theme at the top. In case you're wondering, I don't often post Plan with me's with my social media planner because the teacher layout doesn't seem to be that popular, even though I'm not a teacher and not using it for that purpose. It's also nice to be able to just curl up in a chair and decorate it without being filmed. But there will be one Plan with me coming towards the end of the month, as well as a flip through of the first 6 months of the year coming very soon. Ice Cream Day is next on the 21st. I have got the big sticker book because lately I've been ordering the big sticker books rather than the classic because I want the larger size boxes. This sort of thing would be fine in the Skinny Mini or my social media planner, but a lot of the box decorative stickers are large, and I think I would quite like to make a Creative Journal spread with this. So I will put it in this column. And as I have 2 Happy Planner spreads in a row, I definitely won't be using any more Happy Planner for the other 3 spreads. Last year I made an Avocado Day spread, so as I didn't write in it, I'm going to be using that one this year, and that covers Planner Day as well. So I can tick all of those off, and then the theme for the rest of the spreads will be summer, unless there's a sticker book I particularly want to use that isn't summer themed. But I really do try to use my summer sticker books in the summer because otherwise they're going to sit on the shelf for yet another year. So that's my pre-planning process. I think as a planner, I like to plan ahead and know what I'm doing. And you may be like that too. But this method may not be for you. You may prefer to just write a list or use post-its in your planner like I used to do. But if you are someone who sits down in front of your blank page and struggles to decide which sticker book to use each week, then I would definitely recommend giving pre-planning a try. Now for some sticker book suggestions. Starting with Live Love Posh, and the obvious thing to do is look for books that have summer in the title. This was my very first Live Love Posh sticker book, Whimsical Summer, and it has lots of tropical florals, lemons, pool party, palm trees, pineapples, everything summer. So that one, if you've got it, is a must. I've put these in order of release. And I do like to include the older sticker books because you may have them buried somewhere in your craft room and want to dig them out. Hello Summer is one of my favourites. I have 2 copies of this book. It has lots of beach themed stickers. There's 2 of each sheet. Watermelons there, flamingos, floaties. This has got my favourite mermaid sheet, of which I've got several copies. This is one of my favourite Live Love Posh sticker books, along with Whimsical Summer. This set in particular I really love. Beach Babe came next, another fun sticker book. I seem to have preferred the older sticker books to some of the later sticker books. This one's got lots of fun colours in. It's got this cute fish design that I used last year. You get boxes to match. This set was my absolute favourite, but I've used a lot of those stickers. And some sets I haven't touched at all. So I'm trying to work my way through as many of these sets as possible and use sets that I've not used before. My newest Live Love Posh sticker book is seasonally neutral, so I really am going to try and use this at least once. It's not my usual vibe because it's not got the bright colours. And let's see if I can find the summer section, so that's what we are interested in. It's got this really lovely beach vibe. So if I was doing something for Lighthouse Day, there's a lighthouse. And this one is a little bit more colourful. Another benefit of going through your sticker books like this is it does suddenly remind you of things that you've got. And this came to mind, this particular set here with these beautiful tropical florals. And I haven't used this set at all. So I shall keep that one in mind. I have 3 sticker books from Costhetic Plans, which are perfect for summer. This Desert Oasis I actually used to make a horizontal Dutch door spread for the entire month of June. I'll link the video on screen. But it would be nice to make a creative journal spread out of it. There are all these sort of abstract stickers, but what I really love are the mountains and this desert vibe. So I still have quite a few stickers left, even though I really tried hard to use a lot in my Archer and Olive plan with me. These 2 are brand new. So I'm going to try my best to use them. I love the tropical vibe. If you do have this sticker book and you are planning a 4th of July spread, then this does have some stickers you could use. There are also 4th of July stickers in Live Love Posh's Retro Holidays if you're looking for some. And I believe Amber Plans a Day, one of her sticker books, had 4th of July as a theme, but these are my favourites with the beach vibes and the sunset. It's a really beautiful sticker book. We have the fish, the softer florals, and then the sea creatures. As if I haven't got enough ocean stickers, I also succumbed and bought ocean views. This one has some really vibrant stickers under the sea here, and with the divers, the fish, and then more of a nautical vibe, but it's a really stunning sticker book. I believe it's still available, I'm not sure. Here are some Happy Planner sticker books I've got to show you. I was hoping to limit myself to no more than 5 from each sticker shop, but with Happy Planner that's nearly impossible, because I did want to give a shout out to some really old favourites that you may have but have forgotten, that I think are really good for summer. One is this Pastel Tropics. If you have got this in your sticker stash, It's an absolutely adorable sticker book. The colours are so bright and vibrant, and it's got the little creatures like the sloth and the toucan, and it's all the tropical vibes. It's a really good, fun sticker book for summer. Every time I've done a spread with this, I've really loved it. So I wanted to give that one a mention. Also a shout out to Seasonal Stick Babe, which some of you may have picked up in the anniversary sale. The problem with the seasonal sticker books is often you forget to use them because they've got all 4 seasons in them. But these have got some really cute summer stickers, and you can use these perfectly in a planner like your Skinny Mini. See if I can find the summer section. This is actually the original. I didn't pick it up again in the anniversary sale, so you can see I've still got plenty to use, and I like the fact that we have different sizes and you can combine these with other sticker books to make little scenes. Playful Tile is another one from back in the day that I think goes perfectly with summer because of the vibrant colours. It's a really lovely one. Of course, you can combine these sticker books with each other. You don't have to just use one sticker book. So I wanted to give that one a shout out. Essential Seasons is one of those ones that has all the seasons in, and I am planning to use up this sticker book in its entirety this year. I have already used some of the summer section, but I think we have quite a few pages left. So these are all going to be gone and used up. That is the aim. But if you have any of the Happy Planner seasonal books, don't forget about them. Look for the summer section. See if you can use them up in your spreads this summer. This organic wellness one is one I haven't used. I bought it for the lovely palm trees and the tropical vibe. But I can see I have used a couple of the functional stickers, but really very little. So I want to try and use that. Don't forget those Squad Girls. I used to do a Squad Girl spread every month, and I do miss my Squad Girl spreads, but I'm not such a big fan of these Squad Girls as the older ones. But I think you can't beat a good Squad Girl spread, and this is the latest version. Don't know if they're ever going to bring out any more. Hoping now the new team is back with Lauren, they might listen to feedback and bring them back. This is the sticker book that had the watermelons in it that I was talking about, that Mary Ellen used for a spread. I've got both the large copy and the classic copy, but I just think they're so fun. I'd really love to use some of them this summer. Now on to Plannerflipthrough. As a Plannerflipthrough affiliate, I have a ton of Plannerflipthrough sticker books, but I've tried to narrow it down, and I will let you know which ones are still available, as you can save 10% on your Plannerflipthrough order with my code Julie10. This one isn't available anymore, Summer Houses and Trees. It's one of the ones that Amber did the illustrations herself, and it's super cute. And if you saw my recent summer sticker hunt video, I used some stickers from this one, these little beach huts. So while I was doing my summer sticker hunt page, it definitely made me want to use them again in another spread, maybe a Skinny Mini, as the stickers are on the smaller side, but I won't flip through this one as it's not available anymore, though you may have it in your stash. Lovely Summer is another fun one. I really like the little characters. We have these little people. Amber doesn't seem to be having these as many in her sticker books at the moment, which is a bit disappointing because I like to make little scenes, and I have used quite a bit of this one. I did a fun spread for summer and I used these stickers. You can see this is one of my rare sticker books that is completely falling apart. So if you have any tips on what to do when your sticker books fall apart, do let me know. But that one's one I'm hoping to use. Seaside Bliss has more of a nautical vibe, really pretty beach scenes. Then Sunny Days, I believe, is still available. We have all things pool and beach related, some fun retro style quotes, a travel page, ice creams, really bright colours. So hopefully this will get a look in. I think I used this one. Yes, I think I used this one to make my peekaboo page, which was a fun experiment that I really enjoyed. Tropical Treasures is a more recent one. It's got the signature trees and houses that Amber does. Always good quotes in Planning sticker books as well. I'm really going to have too many stickers to use this summer. This is the one I was thinking maybe for Book Lovers Day, because it's reading through the seasons and has, well, it has a pretty spring section that I really liked, but also some summer reading stickers too. So this one is a definite maybe. This one is a beautiful sticker book from Doodle Diaries, another company I am an affiliate for. You can get 12% off your order. All the details are in the description. But I loved all the beach vibes in this one. Also the girls. Love this with the tropical sunset lighthouse. So many stickers. I've already made one spread with this in my social media planner, but I really do want to use this one at least once more this summer. As you can see, I've barely scratched the surface. Love this with the window and the seagulls. The only thing I would say is not so good about these sticker books are the quotes. Often they don't make sense, although I did manage to find some to use in the social media spread that I did. But these sticker books are a lot cheaper than Happy Planner sticker books. They are slightly narrower, and I think they only have 20 pages. But you do get quite a lot that you can use for your money. I also wanted to share some printable stickers, which I've used in the past and are a great option, particularly for us international planners, as we don't have to pay huge shipping fees. Caitlyn Plans would be one of my recommendations. This is a whole set, the Sunny Days collection, but I really love these suns, and we have quotes, and Caitlyn always has little extra bits on her sticker sheets that you can scatter around the page. So I really love that. This one, as I say, is still available. This one with the sunglasses I think is retiring, so it may be gone by the time this video is up. Caitlyn has started posting on Instagram when she will be retiring sticker sheets. So if you are a Caitlyn Plans fan, look out for that, because recently I managed to pick up some that were disappearing, whereas before she hasn't let us know and they've just gone. So I really appreciate knowing so I can pick them up in advance. This one is still available, the watermelon sheet, another one I've used in the past. Caitlyn also does sell these sheets as printable options if you are in America and want to order them, but I always go for the printable option living in England. Let's Plan with Sarah is another one I recommend. She brings out new releases every month, and if you sign up to her newsletter you get a free printable every month, which is really, really nice. This is one of my favourite collections, this Blooming Beauties with these summer girls. I've used them several times in my planner. Then this shoreline set has, I think, about 3 different sticker sheets, and I've actually used them in the past to make a spare spread. I have a video on that, and I'm actually using that spare spread this week as it's been too hot to make a new spread. I love this boho chic girl. I've used her a lot. I think I used her last for my birthday and put a balloon in her hand. And if you're traveling this summer, this Fashionistas Going Places is a really fun set too. But there are lots of new options on Sarah's website. Both Sarah and Caitlyn are on Etsy, and I'll put the links in the video description. Another Etsy shop I like to use particularly for girls is Dreamfare Studios. I have these left over from a summer girls sheet, and I've printed them out different sizes, which is the good thing about printables, so that you can really make a feature of the page. I did a really lovely spread with these last year that unfortunately I didn't use. Perhaps I'll show it to you. This one, and you can see how I really enlarged the girls and combined them with some florals, I think from Love Posh or Amber Plans Today, and made a beautiful spread, which sadly I never wrote in. That's why I'm trying to use as many spreads from last year that I didn't write in my planner this year. But I do recommend Dreamfare Studios, very affordable and some really beautiful images. One other recommendation, who I haven't shopped from for a while, but I know works really hard in drawing their own stickers, and that's Planet Derby. So if you are looking for printable options and haven't tried her website on Etsy, then I can promise there are a lot of stickers to browse through. Now to finish, let's give you some summer inspiration by showing you some of my summer spreads. I think it's always nice to see other people's spreads for inspiration. And I know lots of you like to see after the pen spreads and how a planner is actually used. This one is a checkerboard spread. You may have seen my video on how to make checkerboard spreads in 3 different ways. And it's a really fun way of using up those cute summer icons by cutting up your stickers and putting them in alternate boxes. I don't know what's happened to this box here. I feel like there was something there and it's fallen off. Or maybe I just forgot to write in it. But this was back when I used my creative journal for to-dos and a little bit of memory keeping. And I also see it was back in the days of COVID when face masks were made compulsory in shops for the first time. So we are looking way back early on in my planner journey. This one is a Squad Girl spread, and you've probably seen something similar from Happy to Plan with Desiree, using these gorgeous girls in their floaties. I recently picked up an extra copy of this book, so I do have some more of these girls in their pool floaties. And I used this idea for my summer sticker hunt page, where I drew some floaties and made a donut and watermelon floaty in the sidebar. It's only just started and you can join in any time. But I love making scenes across my planner like this. Here's another example of a scene. It's such a fun thing to do and you can keep it functional. I have all the to-do lists at the top, a little bit of memory keeping, but this whole area just for a little scene. Looking back on this now, it's actually quite plain to me. I would definitely be filling this in a little bit more. But that's why it's fun to look back at your old planners, because you see how your decorating style has changed. Onto another planner. And I actually forgot to include these girls in my lineup. But if you have the Out for Adventure sticker books from Happy Planner, they are perfect to pull from for summer spreads. I think I've probably done it quite a few times, so it will be fine that I give it a miss for this year. Here's an example using Love Posh stickers combined with some Happy Planner stickers. And an easy thing to do in your planner is to use the corners of your spread for decoration and leave the rest of it mostly for function. Love this colour for a summer spread. And thought I would show you some bee spreads, as Honeybee Day is in August. This one I actually did some stamping in. I used some flowers from a Happy Planet sticker book and stamped these little bees. So that's something else, if you've not tried in your planner, you might want to give a go if you've got any old stamps in your stash. I even forgot I had this stamp, so maybe I will bring it in this year for my Honeybee spread. You can see that even though I've taken up quite a lot of room with the decoration, there is still plenty of room for function. That's why I've used the classic vertical layout for so long, even though I'm moving away from it now. I'll show you a few more. Here's a fun Lilo and Stitch spread. I didn't buy any of the Happy Planner Lilo and Stitch sticker books. Instead, I picked up these stickers from eBay. There was a pack of about 50 or 100. They are on the shiny side, but they satisfied my urge to make a Lilo and Stitch spread. and save me a lot of money in the process. I thought I'd show this one because I used Pastel Tropics, which I mentioned earlier as being an oldie but a goodie. So if you do have Lilo and Stitch stickers, they are a really good colour combination. So funny that I've written that I went to see Top Gun, and I've literally just rewatched that film with my parents, the sequel, not the original. I saw that way back in the 80s and many times since. Here's a spread for National Planner Day, and although these aren't the seasonal stick babes, you could still do the same thing with those. And this was a big sticker from the Mambi Sticks packs. I kind of wish Happy Planner were bringing out more of those. I know they started bringing out the large size sticker books with the bigger stickers, but they seem to be few and far between these days, so I'm not sure if there's something that's going to be continued. I did sacrifice quite a lot of function for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday by doing this, but if like me you're not that busy, then it's a fun thing to do. I also recognise this sticker and this sticker from the original Miss Maker sticker book, which was released as an anniversary special at the start of the year. Just a few more. I thought I'd show you a couple from my teacher layout Happy Planner, and although this one is from June, I wanted to show you because I've used those girls from Dream Flare Studios and combined them with some really beautiful florals. For those of you who are not as familiar with the teacher layout, it normally has the dates at the side, but I white all of those out and put the dates across the top, then use the side for categories. This is the planner I found Planner Piece with. It's really functional for me, but I've also found that I can decorate it too. What I tend to do with the stickers is I put them where the boxes intersect, so this girl is not actually covering fully any of the boxes, and then I only cover boxes that I know I'm not going to use. So for example, I don't often post YouTube videos at the beginning of the week, so that space is free, and this is for general to-dos, so I don't actually need to write anything particularly on Saturday and Sunday, which is why I've used the stickers there. I've talked on my channel before about how I would love Happy Planner to do this layout with the dates at the top so I don't have to redate every week. And interestingly, just today they posted on their social media Instagram account asking whether people like to plan vertically or horizontally and whether they would prefer dates at the side or dates at the top. They also asked how many categories teachers would like to have. So I think they're still thinking about teacher planner layouts, but I made sure I messaged them to tell them what I'd really like, and I also left a comment on their post. Be interesting to see what they come up with. I do think they box themselves in when they call something a teacher layout, because then people don't look at this and it can be so adaptable for other things, as I've talked about before. Same with the parenting layout they had recently. It wasn't just for parents, could have been for so many different things. This one is a spread for National Planner Day, and I think these stickers are from Crafty Planner from Love Posh. So always a good choice to use that book when it's National Planner Day. And finally, another Love Posh spread, going all tropical this time with florals across the top, which I often do, and then a few decorative stickers scattered around. So this is another really lovely set if you've got it to use for summer. You won't find any videos for these spreads, but most of the other spreads I've shown you in this flip through, there will be if you check my playlist. Finishing with my 2023 planner. And this was where I began mixing it up between using the classic vertical layout and filler paper to create my own spreads. These are the Squad Girl stickers, and I use the journaling sticker book for boxes. I think I actually resized them on my printer to make them that little bit larger. I'd recommend any of the Summer Squad Girls for a really lovely spread. One more for National Planner Day, using these large Mambi sticks. and some Miss Maker stickers. A fun thing you can do, I took these box stickers from Plannerflipthrough and I added little spirals to make them look like planners. So that's an idea you might want to try. And we'll finish with another bee spread. I think if you're doing a bee spread, hexagon stickers are a must. So not only did I bring in hexagon boxes, but I changed up the dates with hexagons at the top. I can't remember the name of the sticker shop I got these bee stickers from, but I've not ordered again since, only because you were only allowed to download these stickers once onto one device, whereas most sticker shops you can go back and download them again just in case you lose the original download or you change your phone, which is what happened to me. But they were really super cute, so I was glad that I got them. I hope you found it useful seeing my pre-planning process and finding out some of the fun holidays in July and August that you might want to base your spreads around. If you want to find out more about the summer sticker hunt taking place now, then check out this video on screen. And if you like seeing creative plan with me's, then subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell to find out when my next video is up. See you in the next video. Take care and happy planning.